We are now in our third year of renovating our 1930s Bungalow by the Sea. We are Sophia and James, an interabled couple taking on our first ever renovation project. 2024 was a big year for us, filled with growth, setbacks, and plenty of highs and lows. Before we go through what 2024 had in store for us, be sure to check out our great big update video, which shows a detailed summary of everything we did to the property in 2022 and 2023. Two very big years in their own way. Of course, if you want an even more in-depth look into our renovation so far, you can check out our Bungalow by the Sea renovation playlist. So, 2024. We started the year miscoating our freshly plastered rooms whilst also building walls and knocking walls down in order to turn the dining room into our ensuite. Whilst miscoating, it quickly became obvious that the quality of plastering was very low, and quite honestly, it looked rushed. There were hard plaster splatters in places, texture marks, and also dinks and chips in the walls and on the ceilings. Having never done this before, I decided to continue miscoating all of the rooms so I could see exactly what I was working with, and the builders had also overcut parts of the walls, so some of our switches were looking like this. As you can imagine, we had completely lost faith in our plaster at this point, and with the budget dwindling, Toothbray filler became my best friend, and I took it upon myself to fix all of the wall and ceiling imperfections in the entire property. This filler job alone took me 4 months to complete and was causing me a lot of neck and back issues. Various things were also not working properly at this time, like the underfloor heating, which had an issue with the main thermostat. The electrics were being deemed as dangerously installed, and we still didn't have a functioning toilet. With all of this going on, we were also in the process of selling our apartment, constantly cleaning and tidying to host the viewings ourselves. Needless to say, it was a lot. No matter what was going on with the reno, however, we knew how important it was to continue to show up to birthdays, days out with family, weddings, and also just to take some time to be present, pamper ourselves when we needed it, and go away to recharge. This really helped to muster up the motivation needed to carry on with the renovation. By May, I was finally at the stage of sanding down all of the rooms, but annoyingly, just before finishing the final room, my back seized up and I was in too much pain to carry on. And so, as you can imagine, I had to take a break from sanding for a while and began having sports massages to recover. From April through to August, we were shifting our focus on getting the 3 main rooms ready for us to move in. We were buying the ensuite finishing touches, the shower tray was installed, which we then realised wouldn't work well with the micro cement, so we had to start laying multiple layers of latex on the floor to build up a fall for the shower tray drain. The ensuite walls and ceiling were plastered, and to save some money, we actually used a textured paint on the ceiling instead of also doing that in the micro cement. We started prepping, designing and creating our temporary kitchen, which you may have seen very recently, as it's the first mini-series on the channel. We also painted the first room, our temporary bedroom/guest bedroom, and started buying furniture for future projects, which we will hopefully, fingers crossed, be working on in 2025. Also, if you can hear a humming sound in the background, that is our digger currently destroying our garden. So I hope that's not too annoying, and yeah, please do excuse that noise. August alone was a very big month for us and the property. The inbuilt lights and the micro cement were finally laid in the ensuite, and honestly, it looks so much better than we could have ever imagined, especially considering that room is still half finished. I turned 30, the big 3-0. Happy birthday to you. But one of the biggest highlights and milestones of the entire year was that we finally said goodbye to our apartment and moved in.
Oh my god.
Happy moving in day.
I landed on the rubble pile.
Love it. Moving into this property was the one goal we had in 2024, And when moving day came, we truly felt like we had made it. We had survived the storm of 2024. Now at this point, you'd probably expect that we would take it easy, spend some time in our new home, which we did do some of that. However, I think the travel bug that both James and I have within us just needed to get away. We needed to tick off some things and just properly process everything that had happened in the 8 months prior. So now we're moved in, we've bought decor, so furnishings, furniture pieces, and have painted and decorated rooms to finally bring in our personality to our home. More recently, we're focusing on those important touch point details like doorknobs, internal doors, and lighting, whilst also getting used to this new lifestyle we've chosen for ourselves, going to the beach and getting excited for all that is coming in 2025 and beyond. The plan for this year, 2025, is to slowly show every room to you, be more creative and work on more mini projects, and we're also starting work on our garden and prepping for our front extension so we can finally have our main bedroom. So be sure to subscribe to stay tuned for all of that. And if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like. Thank you so much for all of the support on this journey so far. We've appreciated every single comment, like, share, and it really does mean a lot to us because, my goodness, this is quite the project to be doing and also documenting and putting out there. So yeah, we are very, very appreciative of all of the support. For you guys watching as well, thank you so much. We shall see you in the next video. Have a great day, guys.